how are you all? I hope you're safe and sound. So, in today's video, let's learn how to make a rolling dice simulator. So, what is a rolling dice simulator? So, that means AI will randomly choose one side of a dice and roll it. Oh, this is nice. And we'll do that below 15 lines of code. Okay? So, first, let's see all the 6 sides of a dice cube. Okay? As you could see here, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are going to program this way only. Are you thinking how? I'll tell you. So let's see. So this is going to be one line. This is going to be one line, and this is going to be one line. So there are going to be 3 lines in each side, and 5 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So like this we are going to build it. So let's start it. So even if you don't have PyCharm, you could also use the other one. You could also use idle, Python idle. So here is our PyCharm, and we are going to open a new project. Here I am, a new project, and let's start. So let's name it as dice simulator. Yeah, so here you could see my charm is opening. So what are we? So how are we going to pick each and every? So we are going to make 6 sides. We can't keep it like 1 will come first, 2 will come second, 3 will come third. No, we want it to go randomly. Like 1 can come at last, even at the first, even in the middle. So to use that, we need to import one package. But for that, we don't need to download the packages. We need there in your PyCharm. So here, let's create a new. So we'll make a dice. Yeah. So we have our page, and now we are going to start. First, we are going to do the imports, and as I told you, from run random import random. What is random? That means random is integer. So random integer. So we have imported this. So now we have to make the dice sides. How are we going to make that? So for that, we'll first give this. So we are going to use a dictionary. Hey, not this dictionary, words. Dictionaries are that you're going to link a word to a meaning. That means just like in a dictionary, you're going to link a word that is a tough word to a meaning. So like that, you are going to take a key, which is the difficult word, to the meaning, which is a value. Okay. So for making a dictionary, this is how you make the dice sides. Dice sides, and then you have to use these curly brackets. You could see these curly brackets, so you have to use that. And then we have to first enter a key. That means which is going to unlock it. That means the key, which is the hard word. So we are going to make each and every side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as numbers, and then we'll link it with its dice value. So 1 first we'll do And for that, you have to do like this. So you have to use colon and then strings. Yeah, strings. So in these strings, you have to write first. There are two types of slanting lines in the keyboard. One is like this, and another is like this. The second one here you could see, isn't it? That one is going to be used now. So that one will be found above the enter key in all the devices. Okay, so we are going to use that. So you could see an orange thing by that time, and then click on N. So that means N. So N means new line here. So N, new line. We are going to do two new lines. As I shown you there are three. So there are going to be three lines. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So for making that, one line is for gap in between the words. Okay. So N, and then another time that same N, and then you have to do some spaces. I told you that we are going to divide the columns into 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So in this, go to the now. So like that, you have to first enter 2 because the middle of 5 is after 2 pieces, isn't it? So here, 2 times, and then you hit the start button. It'll be there if you hit Shift 8, or if you're on HP or such computers, it will be on your numpad. So like that, 2, and then this star, and then again 2, so that it maintains space. And then we'll add a new line for making neatness. 2 neat lines, one for gap, another for neatness. So this is number 1. So like this, we'll make number 2. So can you guess how it is? Yes. So that thing is going to be like one on this side and one on this. It's a slanting line. It's a slanting line with 1 and 2. So like this, it's going to be. So for that, you have to use the top one and the bottom. Okay. So for the top one, we are going to leave one N because we want for neatness. And after that, you are going to click one of the star and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Because one star, that's also equal to one space. So like that. And then we are going to add one neat line in here. A neat line in here because we are not going to give it in the middle. And now we are going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this. That means here it's going to be on one end, another on this end. So that's why 4. So here again, let's put an N for neatness. So now 2 is finished. Once 2 is finished, 3 is easy. Just copy paste it. Just use this like this, and then Control D. In PyCharm, it will be like this. For normal idle, you have to copy paste. Okay. So in the middle, so just like this, in the middle you have added one N, and then 1, 2 because we want to add in middle. 1, 2 because we want like 1, 2, 3. Okay. So like that we want. So this one plus 1, 2. Okay. Then this is going to be 5 space. And then now you have to add another N here because here it's going to work for neatness. Again, after this, whatever next line we need, that one is filled. After this, we need another line. Okay. Now let's just replace this. Now for 4, it's simple. You could do like this itself. So for 3, for 4, we are going to use the same second one template. Control. Sorry. So let's copy this. So let's copy this and then paste it there. So see, For 4, we are going to remove one space here and put one star. And for this place, we are going to remove one space and put one star. Okay, so now both are equal. Okay, so now for 5, 5 is very simple. So you can just copy this and paste. So we have to change the name first. It's going to be 5. And now in the middle, we are going to add 1. In the middle, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And after that, 1, 2. After that, new line. New line. We go further. You will see here, this one, middle. And now we could just use the 4th one template here also, because 6th is going to be easy. So here and then star 1, 2, 3 star. Why 3 here? Because 5 are here, 1 and 2. So in between 3 are remaining. So here and then and so on. We'll just change this to 6. And voila, we have finished each of the each sides. Ready? You see this? Oh, I forgot one thing for 2. So we have to put 2 ends, okay? Because this is going to go to a new line, and the new line is empty, so we're going to do another line. So we'll do the same for this as well. And so we'll start now. After this. So after this, we are going to start the code. So the code is so first we are going to print one thing. Print. Now for this, we bought dice simulator. We are going to do a dice rolling simulator. We are going to type, and for that, I want it to be in the middle. As you wish, even if you want it in the front or the middle, as you wish. But I want it in the middle. That's why I'm going to hit 60 spaces. 60 spaces over, and then dice rolling simulator. Yeah, so dice rolling simulator. Okay, so I will just write here so that you guys could know 60 spaces to get in middle. This is nice. Okay, so this one first will print that it will be coming, and after this we are going to do a while loop. What is a while loop? While loop is it's going to run continuously until the boolean is changed. Oh, so now we'll do that. So first we'll hit while true. For stopping it also I kept one. Okay, so while true. So while true, what is going to happen? So while true, we are going to take one input. What is an input? So we are going to take a prompt from people. So input. You will see it. People we can take input from people. So for that, to store the memory, that means we want to store what they are saying. So for that, I am keeping this into one variable called entry. Entry is equal to input press say. So for now press. So I'm writing enter. Press enter to roll a dice. Roll the dice. Okay. Press enter to roll the dice. So that one, and then I thought of keeping this as well. Press Q to quit. Okay. So now let's just keep. So people would press Q to quit, and they will just say enter to roll a dice. So now let's go and let's check that out. How we are going to. Now we'll put an if block for that. If entry is equal to, how do you say nothing? Just put some brackets and leave that. That's it. So just put brackets, don't fill anything, neither a space, and just give it. If this is equal to nothing, if entry is equal to nothing, then that is colon. If entry is equal to nothing, then how to roll a dice? Yeah, print. So we are going to print it. Print random. So dice size. So we are going to use random here. How are we going to use random here? I'll tell you. So we want a random number from 1 to 6. So we are going to write random A to B. So it's going to be 1 to 6. That's it. So like this it's going to be. And then we'll type an elif statement. Elif statement. Elif entry is equal to Q. Sorry. Then what to do? How are we going to break out of this chain? Yes. Just use the thing called break. And then we are going to put an else statement. So we are going to put an else statement. Sorry. Else we are going to just copy paste this. But why am I keeping an else statement? And why am I keeping this print and all an else statement? Are you thinking why? I'll tell you. Because in case anyone types anything other than Q, then nothing should happen because it's not their mistake. They mistakenly type and enter, not their mistake. So we want the dice to be rolling. So that's why we are going to say print same. And voila, we have finished our dice simulator. See, we have done less than 15 lines of code. Okay, now let's run the dice. So this one, press enter to roll the dice, press Q to quit. Go to enter. Oh, I got 6. So I could roll again. So I'm going to just type some gibberish. Still it happens. Next, I type Q. Finished. So friends, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something new in this video of making a dice simulator. Okay friends, bye. Meet you in my next video. See you next time.